Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Stress with Afshin
and Lisa. On today's show, we start our short series on the new year, giving you tips and tricks on how to kickstart your year in the best way possible, starting off with stress.
Yes, with many of us on our New Year's resolution or just finishing it, lowering our stress is something we're all trying to do in this modern, busy way of life. We'll look into two ways to de-stress: cuddling with cats in a cat cafe and smashing up printers and other electronics in a rec room.
We're joined in the studio by our mental health correspondent, Mark. Welcome to the show.
Happy to be here.
Well, we've got two different places here, haven't we? We've got cat cafes and we've got rec rooms. Do you want to talk to them briefly before we go to them in depth?
Yeah, so cats are known, and there's been studies to prove this, that they aid in reducing our stress and anxieties. Although with the rec room, because they're something of a new phenomena, let's say, not a lot is known about them, but in some ways they also aid in reducing stress and anxiety. Through extensive research of my own, I have found some interesting and surprising points on both, which could change our points of view.
Wow.
Now, do either of you know what a rec room is?
No.
Well, we're about to find out, because cuddling up with cats in a cat cafe might be one way of dealing with stress, but what about smashing up electronics in a rec room? I went to Wellingborough to find out.
This is a rage room, where people pay to take out their anger on ordinary objects, dubbed smash therapy. Today we're in Wellingborough to see what it's all about, but let's start by asking the rage master himself.
On top of the printer and smash towards the metal plate. The rage room is something fairly new. It's been going about 18, 19 months. I introduce people into the rage room. I get them suited up with the protective gear. In the 8.5 months that I've worked for the company, I would say it's about 65, maybe 70% of ladies that come to the room. I've had couples find out that their partners have cheated on them. Again, they just want to deal with some form of aggression. I've had couples that come in that have recently divorced. When they arrive themselves, if you don't mind me asking, so what brings you here? And majority of the time it's a birthday present, it's a Christmas present. I've had a couple of people come on first dates.
Yeah, that'd be good, be nice and therapeutic, you know. Sort of the opposite of what most people do. Most people go for yoga, which is nice and calm. Now you want to go for the opposite, go absolutely mental in a room with a sledgehammer.
We've never done one before, and it sounded like a lot of fun and a good de-stress that we both definitely need.
Yeah.
Once they are fully suited and booted, we take them into the room, do a safety brief with them there, and then after that I'll do them a little warm-up, and then we can get into the destruction of the items in the room.
I'm really looking forward to smashing some bottles, glass bottles. I used to work in a bar. I think every person that's ever made me angry, upset me, anything like that, I just pictured their face and just hit as hard as I could.
When the adrenaline's flowing, you don't think about that. It's only when you stop that you then realise how tired you actually get. And
I personally cannot praise it enough. It is such a great stress relief for everybody.
So I'm going to try it out for myself and experience a rage room. Wish me luck.
Right, so I've just come out of the rage room and I feel relieved. I'm definitely going to sleep better tonight. I can understand why people use it to kind of just calm themselves down.
I really enjoyed that. I feel a little bit more de-stressed, because life is stressful and sometimes you do need a safe space just to unwind.
Wow, that looked like so much fun.
Yes, look, it was so satisfying smashing up my printer, I can't lie. So, Mark, what's your kind of viewpoint on this? Does it provide some element of cathartic moment for people who are dealing with stress?
Well, for some people it might do, although studies indicate that people actually feel more stressed following an experience such as a rage room. And the theory is that rage causes rage. We teach ourselves that violence is the appropriate way to express our anger, thus leading to more negative side effects.
So what would you recommend for things that are have less adverse effects for people who are looking to deal with stress and anxiety?
So both the Cat Cafe and Rec Room would be best described as a fun experience and not necessarily therapeutic. So mental health professionals wouldn't recommend either as treatment for therapy for stress or anxiety. Professionals, and what I'd recommend is cognitive behavioural therapy. There are also simple things that you can follow on a daily basis. For example, taking a walk around your local area or countryside, getting that good work-life experience.
Well, thank you very much, Mark. There's a lot of positive tips we could be taking from that.
Thank you. If you've been affected by anything you've seen in this show or require help with your mental health, here are the links that will guide you.
Yes, it's very important that if you're struggling with your mental health or with other things, talk to people you trust. They help you and you're not alone.
Exactly. Sadly, that's all we have time for today. So we hope you enjoyed this show, and many thanks again to Mark for joining us.
You're welcome.
Make sure you join us next week where we carry on with our short series on kickstarting the new year. We'll talk everything food. I can't wait. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.